Teddy Hart. I get the notorious 187 Homicide, three-way dance. Last time I was here, Teddy Hart, you were supposed to help Blackout. Decided to go into business for yourself. See, that's what's wrong with this great sport, Theodore, is that people like you, clowns, so they go into business for themselves. They don't stick to their word. So you decided to go out there and try to win the tag titles from that, helping me and my boy Slick. That's fine. You'll pay for it tonight. I guarantee it. Homicide, one of your students, Rebecca Bayless, asked me, why is it personal? And I didn't answer. But I'm going to repeat, because I said this a couple months ago. I'm going to repeat why it's personal. You were once my hero. But I had to go to Indiana. I had to go to Pennsylvania to make a name for myself. Because you were here in Jersey, Ohio, and I couldn't get my foot in the door. You were my hero. My hero. I'm gonna lay this out again. I said this before. What do you do when your hero falls? I prove him what I do. My hero falls. I told you before, I beat my uncle with a baseball bat as he turned on me. That's family. What do you think I'm gonna do to you? Homicide. It's the beginning of your ending. Theodore, trust me. Do your move slow and then get out of the room. Holla.
And you can see why AEW scooped him up. Ladies and gentlemen, Wiggy Time on the Fly. What's up, everybody? Sean Wiggins is here with you, and I wanted to put up this three-way dance. I know you people that tune in to watch the dirt. No dirt here. It's just three dudes I fucking love. Three guys I really, really like. Eddie Kingston as the build of a bartender. Great man once said. And there I am, the build of a lazier, less athletic bartender. I was nearly at my fattest here. If you wonder where, whoa, sorry about that. Something's up with this. Kingston and I are probably joking about something right there. We always would joke with each other in the ring. This is January, whoa, I apologize for that. January the 19th, 2008. Whoa. Trying to give me an uppercut. I would always make those arm maneuvers when I do that. And when I would check the guy's tights. Raven would always tell me to do something with my hands so I'm not just standing there talking if I'm relaying a message. And then I did it too much one time reffing for Stevie Richards, and he shit on me for it. But rightfully so. I was a little too animated in the bout that I reffed for Stevie Richards that time. Stevie Richards against Danny Inferno, and I was I was jumpy, to say the least. So Stevie was correct. Which he naturally is. Stevie Richards is like a savant. He gets lost when you talk about the all-time greats. I think you need to put him in there. He's not going to get in there. He should be. He's just very, very versatile. Here's Homicide, the notorious 187. The best wrestler all around that I probably ever reffed for. I'm going to put him there. And the reason I say that, it's not kissing ass, and it's not because we're friends. I probably repeated myself here in other videos, but he could work lucha, he could work hardcore, he works Japanese style, he works NWA, old school style, and he could do WWF stuff if you wanted him to, he could. He just doesn't look the part, and that's always been Homicide's bugaboo, but, you know, I mean, check out Homicide's feuds on the indies. The Homicide Teddy Hart feud, outstanding. The Homicide Steve Corino feud, outstanding. Homicide Loki, outstanding. Homicide, I mean, I could just go on and on and on and on and on. Homicide and Kingston would later team. I think they teamed in Ring of Honor as well. And Homicide was actually trying to get me in. I could say this now. This is over 10 years ago. Was trying to get me in as their manager, like a heel ref manager, which I really wanted to do. No one gave me the legitimate shot to do it. JP did, and then just quickly dropped the ball and handed it to Rick Silver. Love you, Rick, but you know, I wish they'd given me a shot. And now here comes by far, sorry for the picture quality, it's off of a DVD. It's not the best quality. But this is in Jersey City, it's not in Bayonne, it's not in Rahway. God, focus, baby. And here comes the most over guy on the indies that no one wants to admit to, Teddy Hart. I know he's got nothing but nuclear heat with everybody. I love him. He and I never had a crossword. We never had an argument. We never had a disagreement. I fucking love this guy. I don't give a shit what anybody says. I know he's nuts. I know his deal with the cats, and he's just a very eccentric guy. I don't like to say he's nuts. He's eccentric. You know, comes from would you call him the best bloodline in wrestling? And you got the Von Erichs, the Funks, the Briscoes again, the Rhodes, the Blanchards. There's a lot, but the Hart's got to be. Well, they're definitely the best Canadian family, but that's, you know, I don't think, I mean, take them over the Rougeaus. I think you'd have to. In the comments, let me know. You know, if you want to make a comment, if you want to make fun of me for being fat, because look at me, I'm trying to eat Homicide's leg right there. I'm looking for a snack. Homicide now is baiting Teddy Hart to get in, and look, and I'm trying to do my best to separate the two. I think I was the only ref this night. I literally was the whole reffing show. I think it was just like a fluke thing. Bennett couldn't make it. I think he was the guy. Or Johnny Q wasn't in the building. He might have had another booking. I don't know what the hell happened. And see, Teddy, you got it. You got to keep your eyes on Homicide. This was the main event on this night because, I mean, what could really follow this? But yeah, Teddy Hart, I've bragged about myself with this. And it's, you know, half a joke, but half serious. The only two guys I knew became a third with Homicide. I had my name chanted at shows that I wasn't even at. I wasn't even on. Teddy Hart did too, several times. And Homicide later did as well. I'm sure there's many other guys that did. But for guys that, you know, say, I don't want to phrase this without sounding like an egotistical jerk. Bell sounds, this one's underway. Kingston's going to let these two go at it. And, oh, there's that picture. I actually have that picture. Who gave it to me? Was it Christine? Was it Scott Finkelstein? Who the hell was it? That picture right there. I mean, you saw the flashbulb. You'd have to rewind and stop it. I have that picture up. It's in a frame. I don't have it on my wall, but I love it. It's of Homicide and Teddy, you know, two guys I'm very linked to. What else can I say about Teddy Hart? I mean, WWE, I guess it just didn't work out. Timing wasn't there. I did like the dig when WWE put Teddy Hart and J.D. Michaels together. Who did they wrestle? Eminem? They wrestled somebody on Velocity, I think it was, to have Hart and Michaels. Because Johnny Thundar and J.D. Michaels, I mean, God, can you be more obvious? I see why. I idolize your hero. But it was too... Good Lord. I dare you not to shake. The quality is just not exceptional. Oh, Teddy just missed that one. See, Teddy's stuff... And there's a double clothesline. Teddy's stuff is... He does mix old school stuff. And Teddy did tell me this. He told me and who was standing around me. Paul Turner might have been standing around me. In the Ring of Honor locker room when Teddy first got there. Oh, something happened there. He tried to oversell it. It wasn't worth it. That Teddy actually started out as a referee, and that's how he learned psychology. Which makes sense. You know, you're reffing up there in Stampede. I don't know if he reffed for Stampede. I don't know where actually he reffed. But he did tell me he started as a ref. So look at Homicide move in the ring, man. He's just... Not to shit on Kingston or shit on Ted. I'm not trying to dismiss those two. Just look at just... Every movement Homicide makes looks like it's supposed to happen. There's Teddy's double... God, he's so athletic. I love the guys that shit on him. Just... Some of the people that shit on him, I mean, maybe Teddy said something to them. Because Teddy did... Like, I was there when Teddy and Samoa Joe got in that tiff at Ring of Honor. I think they're cool now, but... You know, I mean... How'd Rob Van Dam put it? It's a very... They're physical people. It's a very physical business. And for a business everyone calls fake over the years, it's a very, very real business in the back. See, there's the Homicide and Kingston. You think they're going to team up? No. Kingston's out for the W. It was at this time when Kingston was more CZW, more IWA Mid-South, but started working JP a lot. This is January 2008. And me and B-Boy used to talk about it. You could just see his promos were different than everybody else's. They were just different. He was just, not many guys can talk. Not many guys can talk. Everything's scripted today, but Eddie can talk. Always could. Look at that athleticism with Eddie. Not afraid to dive. I mean, he really did put his ass out on the line. It's just, you know, his mouth, my mouth, our mouths get us in trouble. But we're also misunderstood. Maybe me a little different than him. I'm not trying to compare me to him. Phenomenal work there by Mod Trump too in that promo. They made Eddie just look. They made it sound like that. Eddie's just the king of the promos to me. Some great promo guys: Carino, Shane Douglas, Punk. I throw Punk in there. I'm not a hater. Outstanding promo. Daniels could cut a good one, really good one. But I mean, there's just guys that stood away from the pack. Teddy now. I just wish Teddy and Ring of Honor, were friends. Because Teddy really could have had a lot of great matches with a lot of people. Teddy hit that moonsault at House of Hardcore. That was the last time I ref for him. I remember it was the one show I brought my wife to. It was House of Hardcore in Philly that became an Impact show. That's when I started writing on the wall there. That was the beginning of the end. Love you, Tommy. But once he sold out to Impact, I was like, all right, I'm gone. Oh, I didn't have a bald spot back then. Yeah. Rock that hair, Hanson. Yeah, as soon as I saw Impact, I was like, this is another moonsault. Oh, my God. Good Lord. And Homicide and King there to catch him. That's when I knew House of Hardcore was done. Then the pandemic just was the final nail in the coffin. I hope House of Hardcore comes back. I probably won't be in it. I hope I am. But if I'm not, I understand. It just sucks. My timing was brutal at the end. Brutal. Actually, my timing was brutal my entire career. I still got to do a lot of cool stuff. Like, I got to ref this match. I'm going to be able to tell my son, hey, I refed Kingston versus Homicide versus Teddy Hart. It's something to say. And look at the crowd. The crowd is knowing that the shit's happening. The action's happening in the crowd. They're letting it go. Those chairs, let me say this too. Those chairs are plastic. And people are like, oh, they don't hurt. Yes, they fucking do. One time I was commentating for USA Pro Wrestling as Corey Hansen. And, ooh, nice suplex on the chairs. Balls, I'm interviewing Balls Mahoney. I'm interviewing Balls Mahoney for the main event. He waffled me with that thing. No, Balls is different. Didn't kill me, but good. I felt it. I was like, I thought that thing. First of all, I didn't know it was coming. Balls later told me, sorry, Hanson. Sorry, Hanson. I had to hit you with the chair. I had to. People were asking for it. It's like, oh, yeah, gee, thanks, Balls. Appreciate it. Anything for the people. But Balls Mahoney, it's like getting mad at your dog. You can't. Impossible. Another guy. I'm not proud of this, but I was drunk at an NWS show one time, and I told everyone I was purposely going to fuck with everybody there, and I did over the top. I did it as a publicity stunt that didn't quite work, but Ball said I cursed him out, and he went, and he went, oh, shut up, and I stopped or something. I was acting like an idiot, and I tried to fight Balls, and Balls wasn't having it. Like, Ball, impossible. The heat was fake. It was fake anyway. But love you, Balls. Miss you. See, I'm rambling. I need someone to curtail me. Somebody in my... See, Enzo TV, I need you to sit next to me and tell me that. Cat. By the way, since I'm mentioning Enzo TV, I'll mention Cat. What's up, baby? Suplex on the... Oh, he missed the chairs. He actually went into the crowd. What happened here that I can tell you? Yeah, it was not quite yet. Oh, I think it was, I just missed it, or it might be coming up. If I see it, I'll say it. Teddy hit King stiff as fuck. Yeah, all right, it already happened. Damn it, I didn't notice it. I knew it was coming. One of those chair shots was as real could be. Kingston was receding Teddy. I forget what it was, but Teddy nailed Kingston stiff as fuck. And I went over, like, you good? And Kingston went, Teddy! Fucking Teddy! I went, you all right? He went, fucking Teddy. I just started dying. I was biting my lip. Kingston did make me laugh in the ring a lot. Not always on purpose. But, yeah, I mean, Teddy could be stiff and wild. I'm not going to say, I mean, I never worked him in a match. So when I say these things, I didn't work him. I know I never took a bump from Teddy. Ooh, nice pile driver right there. Teddy is not going to sell. He is selling it. Okay. Probably heard Homicide more than him. Yeah, they went all over the place here. My buddy Jonathan Sackett is in the crowd. Jonathan Sackett worked for Riccardi Brothers Paints when I did years ago. And he's telling me about a wrestling show he's at. I was like, oh, yeah, I reffed the show this week. He's like, yeah, it was in Jersey City. I was like, holy shit. I was like, I wish I knew you were there. But, yeah, I didn't know JP did have its appeal, man. I mean, like I said, JP, if it just... I mean, they drew the same houses as Ring of Honor at this time, because Ring of Honor was only drawn 400 or 500. And I remember when they fired me in 05. I love to say that because, I lost my 401k and my pension. But whatever, it was 100 years ago. But I laugh at it when an indie company fires anybody. You don't fire anybody. You stop using them. If you're not, you have clout with the company. If you're not 401k and benefits and full time, and a company just stops using you, they just stop using you. That goes for anything, not just wrestling. Oh, that's it right there. That was a fucking stiff shot. That's why King's so pissed. That was it. Kingston's legit. I went, you all right? He went, fucking Truddy. It's not funny because he got hurt, but Eddie can take pain. And I know Teddy feels like shit right now. Well, maybe he doesn't. He's going to hit another moonsault. Where the fuck is he going? Oh my God, he hit another fucking moonsault. God, I love you, Teddy. Oh my God. Yeah, all right. If you see some chops coming, that was it. Teddy just landed on Kingston as unsafe as humanly possible. I think I said, yeah, King just landed with all his weight. I mean, he could have got him worse than that. But there's a double noggin knocker. Little did I know, 2 weeks from now, the Giants would defeat the undefeated New England Patriots. Table broke right there. I'm like, fuck. God, I wish I put the house on it. Because I knew the Giants were going to win. This is 2 weeks before that, or 3 weeks before that. And now King. What is King going to do? Oh, all right. This is all. Yeah, he's just going to put all his... And I know Kingston's pissed. He wanted to get his receipt right there on Teddy. Kingston's definitely going to put all of his weight and just stand on, like, Teddy's midsection or something. Because he just gave him a moonsault, like, when Kingston was sitting down in the fetal position. Oh, it's the Mick. Oh, the Mick is guarding his shit with all of his might. And that's the other thing JAP did. I'll mention this. It was around this time JAP was like, gee, we need to come up with a women's fit. Because they used to have WSU matches at JAP, which helped both of them. It gave JAP a girls match. I think the Mick paid the girls, so it was a free match for JAP. I gave WSU press. I gave JAP press. And then JAP came up with their own. Yeah, all right, that was it. Okay. Oh, that hurt King's elbow. But yeah, that chair shot you just saw him crack Teddy in the face. Homicide's pissed now. All right, Homicide. Yeah. Mick, get those DVDs out of the way. I'm helping him too, because this is when I worked for WSU. I don't want to see shit happen. See, D would get pissed. Me. Uh-oh. Teddy doesn't know if he's working or not. Good Lord. Whoever had to clean the chairs up after this, my heart's with you. Good guy. Clearly, this is a no disqualification match, by the way. I don't think it was called that, but when I heard them calling the match, I was like, all right, I see what's happening here. Like, this is going to hurt. Teddy put his hands up, and King protected him. All right, King's probably cooled off now. Gotta imagine taking your kids to a show. Hey, we're going to see a wrestling show, and this breaks out. Remember, JP at this point, WWE at this point, no, they're like still, the Attitude Era is dead. What am I talking about? It became the Ruthless Aggression Era, which wasn't bad. Yeah, they tried to maintain the Attitude tagline. It just didn't work out. It did. It did. I shouldn't say that. And it became PG, and then whoa, sorry about that. Whoa, they just kind of lost all their fans. Not all their fans. They wanted a lot of new ones. You know what I'm saying? The Attitude Era people were gone by that point. Are we going to have the meeting of the minds here? Oh no. Oh. Oh, they're going to... King wants to go with this kendo stick. And Teddy is going to oblige. Hit me, motherfucker, hit me. Don't worry, it's real. Teddy won't do it. He can't do it. Oh, maybe he can. Oh, my God. That hurt. Yeah, all right, maybe King's pissed. He did not like that moonsault that he took. I mean, yeah, Teddy is known to do that stuff. Teddy did have some stuff to say about his Uncle Brett that he's kind of right about. That he gave Brett crap for talking so much smack about Davey Boy. But Brett's just telling the truth. He's not burying Davey because he puts Davey over as much. But I don't know. I'll leave that to the family to decide. Because I don't think, I mean, the way Brett talks, nice suplex on the chair. I love that. It's a finish, though. The times I did meet Brett and I got to talk to Brett about his matches because he loves talking about himself. Not in a bad way. But, nice, Northern Lights, and I'm there to make the cover, but it's only 2. Brett was putting Davey over the friggin' moon, and rightfully so. Davey Boy is probably the strongest pound-for-pound wrestler of all time, arguably. And Rick Steiner's got to be up there. But Bulldog, I mean, he could suplex anybody. He used to give Sid standing suplexes. He suplexed Vader. I mean, standing suplex. It's impossible in some regards. But he was so damn strong. And he was the perfect passenger, as Brett would say. You know, look at the match, Brett, Sean, Owen. Like, Bulldog had 5 stars with all of them. Nice. That could have been a little stiff. Sure, these guys are a little snug with each other. Homicide can be snug. I've taken bumps from Homicide. But, it never killed me. Just you feel it. But he's safe, unlike Xavier or Crazy Ivan. When they hit me, I would look for the nearest bottle of Excedrin. Or Advil. Oh, Homicide now mocking Bret the Hitman Hart. You saw that right there. Miss you, Xavier. God, we love you. Ivan, I miss you too. You crazy Zen and maniac. Homicide gonna go downstairs? Yes, he is. I hated this building, by the way. This is in Jersey City. What school gym is this? I forget. Well, JP's done now. I could say this. Lawler wrestled Nick Gage here on a future show. Oh, he's going for the sharpshooter. Jimmy Rave got the loudest pop in Ring of Honor history when he put the sharpshooter on Teddy Hart, the Rexplex. Oh, it was awesome. Jimmy, you're gone too. We love you. We miss you. Jimmy Rave and I would constantly talk about the 1992 Royal Rumble was the greatest match ever. Teddy Hart has Homicide. Nice. I see he's innovative. Oh, Homicide is going to get up before. Oh, into a Shining Wizard. King's a little late on that, but that's all right. See, I mean, when a guy makes a botch here, and that wasn't a botch. Nice. I love that. See, that wasn't a botch, but the timing was just a hair off. You see that more now because people are so reliant on spots. Back in the day, I mean, Greg the Hammer Valentine isn't going to botch something. Stan Hansen's not going to botch something. It was just different then. I know there's 2 weird guys I mentioned. Nice splash there by Teddy. A corkscrew, 850 plancha, something. Homicide's not going to let that 3 happen. Homicide's got Teddy. What's he going to do with Teddy? No. Oh, see, Homicide, I think he went to body slam Teddy right there. It just didn't quite work out. Hell of a brawl we're seeing here with these 3. Montrom all over the place here. Just very, very shaky camera. Part of that's on me. Cop Killer? No. Is he going to get him? He's not going to get him. He's going to roll out. I did tell Homicide one time I could never take that move. You have to have a special athletic body to take that. Oh, is that going to be enough for Homicide? Oh, no. See, that's my favorite thing to do right there is a nice false finish. Best false finish I ever had, Samoa Joe, Christopher Daniels. September 20th, 2003. First Glory by Honor. I'll never forget it. Second Glory by Honor. That was the best I ever was. I remember telling Daniels that. And me and Daniels never worked great together again. Not his fault. Clearly mine. Each time I never thought I was at my best. I remember one time he went to pose for the camera, the hard camera, and I got in his way. And I apologize to him every time because Daniels is, legit one of the best. That can't be argued. And take it away from this match. Now all three. Kingston's in prime position. Oh, Homicide Trent. No, is Teddy going to hit it? He is. He's going to. Shooting star. Is that enough? It is. Teddy Hart gets the W over Eddie Kingston in this triple threat, three-way hardcore match. Teddy Hart gets the victory with his shooting star press. Excellent maneuver. Might have hurt his knee on that. No, Teddy Hart would always sell his shit. Well, I shouldn't say always. Let me take that back. In matches, I'm going to rephrase that. I know a lot of guys, none of them are watching this, but a lot of guys snickered at what I just said. And rightfully so. Teddy could sell. Yeah, he's yelling at me to do that. He would start selling his stuff if he wanted to. I remember the first time he worked Homicide, he sold his fucking leg for what felt like 20 minutes. And it's putting Kingston over too right there. Teddy Hart gets the victory here in this three-way dance over Kingston. Brighter days ahead for Eddie Kingston. But, it's the thing of the perception's reality, and people think Teddy is too crazy to be in one of the big feds, but good Lord, not many guys could work like him, and the crowd just loved him more than really anyone else. So for Sean Miggins, I'm Sean Miggins and Ref Hansen and the cameraman and the commentator. Enzo TV, love you. Hope you enjoyed the commentary. I know not many did, but Teddy Hart, your winner, this awesome three-way dance from Jersey City, New Jersey, all the way back in January of 2008. Modtron Productions, you are the greatest. Jersey All Pro Wrestling, you are the greatest. I know I am. So I hope you enjoyed this one, this little blast from the past. Arrivederci and ciao. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Please go to bed. And as always, drive safe. Signing off.